Hello and welcome again to Fox Comics and Games in beautiful downtown Marion, Illinois. And as you can see, it is the last week of the month, which means the new Previews magazine is here. And we will have plenty for those of you who use previews. If you've never used previews, it's kind of everything that's going to be out in comic books over the next, in 2 months. So you get previews of all the comics, statues, magnets, all kinds of stuff. Things from The Witcher or whatever catches your fancy. So great time to come in and update your pull list. And now on to this week's comic book order. Number 1, from DC, we have Adventures of the Super Sons, first edition. That looks very, very sassy. And then from Marvel, we have issue 4 of Ant-Man and the Wasp by Mark Waid. Marvel is up next again with issue 14 of Astonishing X-Men. Then it's DC's turn, and we have issue 52 of Batman, and that looks pretty cool. And then, as we often do, we show the variant covers. That's Batman 52's variant cover, and that is in the top 5 of best covers of the week. Next up, from Marvel, we have issue 22 of Ben Reilly, the Scarlet Spider. And then next up after that, we have Captain America. And these are some of the variant covers. We have the Jack Kirby reprint, or homage. And then we have the Fantastic Four, Return of the Fantastic Four variant of that. And let me see, I think I've got the Captain America variant over here. I do. This is what the standard, that's what the standard cover looks like. And I believe they've been told that the flag should not be touching the ground. Next up from Marvel, we have Cosmic Ghost Rider issue 2. Kind of a cool cover on that. And then this is the variant cover for Cosmic Ghost Rider number 2. From DC, they bring us issue 5 of The Curse of Brimstone. And that's a pretty wicked cover, I have to say. Next up from Marvel and Scotty Young, we have Deadpool issue 3. Scotty Young's been doing a very good job with that. And then obviously the Deadpool issue 3 variant is the Return of the Fantastic Four, which is a theme for Marvel this week. And that is what that looks like. Next up, also from Marvel, Death of the Inhumans 2, and I believe that's Donny Cates writing that. Good book. DC brings us Deathstroke, issue 34, still part of the Deathstroke versus Batman run that they have going. And then, as we do, here is the issue 34 Deathstroke variant cover with Batman holding the mask in his hand. That's also in our top 5 covers of the week. One that was close to the top 5 but didn't quite get there was Dark Horse's Disney Frozen number 1. And that's a new run of theirs called Breaking Boundaries. So that looks very, very interesting. Then from Image and Top Cow, we have issue 9 of Eclipse, Zach Kaplan's book. Really cool world, post-apocalyptic, really, really nice. Does a great job with it. Next up from Bongo Comics, I believe. Yes, it is Bongo Comics. We have the Futurama Comics Annual number 1. Highly anticipated here at Fox Comics and Games. Then next up from Boom Studios, we have issue 12 of Saban's Go-Go Power Rangers. And then this is an idea of what the variant covers look like for issue 12 of that. Next up from DC, fantastic cover, also in our top 5, was Green Arrow's issue 43. Great looking cover, about ready to be beheaded. And then next up, we have the variant cover for issue 43 of Green Arrow. Really, really cool. Then we have from Dynamite Publishing, issue 4 of Green Hornet. And from DC, we have issue 52 of Green Lanterns. And then as they do, they always have fantastic variants for Green Lanterns, and that's no exception for issue 52 of Green Lanterns. Also from DC, we have Harley Quinn, issue 47, part of their Clockwork Harley run they've got. And our runner-up to cover of the week was issue 47, Harley Quinn's variant, and that's just beautiful. That's great pencil work, just fantastic all around. Marvel is up next with issue 4 of Hunt for Wolverine, Weapon Lost. Great looking book, doing very, very well. Next up from Image Publishing, we have Scotty Young's I Hate Fairyland special edition. There are variants available for that too. I won't show because it's not safe for work. Next up from IDW, we have issue 6 of The Highest House. And I think you can see that it is a larger format comic. You can see how much bigger it is than the standard comic. These have been beautiful, gorgeous art, great story. Everything about it is just what it should be. So phenomenal work on that, IDW. Next up from Marvel, we have issue 4 of The Immortal Hulk, which just looks fantastic. Also in the runner-up to our top 5 covers of the week. One of our top 5 covers of the week was Marvel Infinity Wars issue 1. We thought that was a beautiful, beautiful cover, really well executed. DC is up next with Injustice 2 issue 31. And then next up we have Justice League issue 5, and that looks phenomenal. And then the Justice League 5 variant is also gorgeous. Then from Image Publishing, we have issue 3 of The Last Siege. Great book, highly anticipated here in our store. Image does a good job with their storytelling. Also from Image, we have issue 1 of Leviathan, and that looks fantastic. Also in our top 5 best covers of the week. As was DC's Mr. Miracle issue 10. Gorgeous book, gorgeous art, really, really nice. Very funny variant cover where he's wearing the Batman mask too. I thought that's phenomenal. Next up from DC also, we have issue 47 of Nightwing. And another one that was close to being in the top 5 covers was Nightwing 47's variant cover. Lots of limbs. Next up from Image Publishing and Brian K. Vaughan, the gentleman that brings us Saga. His book, Paper Girls, issue 23. Good book. Great story. Then next up, we have from Zenescope, our #1 cover of the week this week. It was a unanimous decision. Issue 1 of Paradise Court. Looks really, really cool. Gorgeous cover, great work. Congratulations on winning the prestigious cover of the week at Fox's. Next up from Dark Horse, we have issue 2 of Jeff Lemire's The Quantum Age, part of the Black Hammer world. So those of you that have been reading Black Hammer and all of the add-ons, there you are. Also up from Zenescope, issue 1 of Revenge of Wonderland. And that was also in our top 5 best covers of the week. We thought it was funny the way she sat on the pig. Next up, we have Rick Remender's great book, 7 to Eternity, issue 10. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that's going to be a variant. It is. This is also one of the beautiful variants that's available for this book. As you can tell, Mr. Fox is a huge fan of Rick Remender's and 7 to Eternity. And then that's the standard cover there. Fantastic. We've had some of our local artists do some sketching of that property. Runner-up to best cover of the week, Todd McFarlane's Spawn, issue 288 for Image Publishing. Gorgeous cover, great art. IDW brings us Star Trek Discovery, issue 4 of Succession. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Next up from Marvel, we have Star Wars, issue 52. And then the variant covers, as we like to show, was in the running for the top 5, didn't quite make it. Star Wars 52, Ben Kenobi, Jedi Master variant. And then next up from Marvel, we have Star Wars The Last Jedi, issue 5. That's for just Jason Parks. And then next up we have from IDW, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Bebop and Rocksteady, Hit the Road, issue 1. So that is highly anticipated. People are looking forward to getting that, as are they for the other IDW title that is next, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Universe, issue 25. Fantastic book, really, really well done. The next one we have is from Avatar Publishing, and it is issue 15 of Uber Invasion by Kieran Gillen, a fantastic book. This is the second volume that he's in the middle of. It's issue 15, and you need to be reading this. If you're not reading it, go down to your local store or come here if you're local to us and get this. You will love this story. And then this is what they call the propaganda poster variant. So these all look like World War II propaganda posters. So fantastic work by Avatar Press. Next up from Valiant, we have Valiant High, issue 4. And then we have, oh, I bet you I forgot The Walking Dead. I did, and I'm sorry. A little extra long video today. All we're walking from the old man. There you are. The Walking Dead, issue 182. And then as they have beautiful variants as well, the headshot variants, and that's Maggie is this issue's variant. Then from Marvel, we have issue 21 of Weapon X. Gorgeous, gorgeous cover. Good looking book. Then from Boom Studios, we have WWE Attitude 2018 Special issue 1. Then from Marvel, we have issue 33 of X-Men Gold. Beautiful cover. As is the Unexplainable X-Men Gold Annual number 2, coming out the same week as their issue 33. Thanks, Marvel. Then we have from Dark Horse Publishing, this is number 5 of Frank Miller's Xerxes. It follows up after his 300, follows what happens with Xerxes. And then we have from Scout Comics, kind of another highly anticipated one called Zinnober, and it is issue 1. And I think sometimes when you finish reading the book, you might ask yourself, Zinnober? Yes, it is over. So like our video, Zinnober? Yes, it's over. And we hope to see you in Fox's on August 1st, Wednesday at 10 a.m. Thanks so much.